Lemongrass, fever grass. Have you been drinking this for this or this for this? Well, here I have for me two plants. This is the lemongrass and this is the fever grass. Now, how do we tell them apart? For example, look a little closer with me, please. The leaf sheet of the lemongrass, it has a pinkish purple color at the leaf stalk. Contrast it with the fever grass. The fever grass has a lighter pigmentation, lighter color. It's like a lemon green. And the fever grass, it doesn't get any higher than say 3 feet. Yeah, 3 feet. And then that's it. It's tend to grow this way, spread horizontally. Now the lemongrass, it's a more the tall bearing grass. It goes up to about 7 to 8 feet in height, and then it terminates with what you call a tassel or a leaf stalk that has lots of seed, and you could see it dangling in the wind when that season comes around. And it's highly potent as well. You can derive essential oils from those seed that is from the leaf stalk, right? And then you can do your distillation. Now today's focus is not on the fever grass, but is on the lemongrass. I'll be making essential oils. So I'll take you to my little lab or kitchen you want to call it and demonstrate how to make essential oil from the lemongrass. Now the lemongrass has a more commercial value. It's widely used in various industries such as the cosmetic industry, pharmaceutical industry, and for general household cleaners. You see, it's very, very important, potent, and all. Now, the fever grass, as I mentioned, is just restricted to teas, right? And to flavor up the culinary arts, your meals, your drink, your beverages, and so forth. You see? So I'll be taking you through the process. And I know you'll enjoy this exposure to how one derives essential oil from lemongrass and other plant material as well, the foliage and so forth. And I'll show you how a mature, when you're selecting the leaf for the procedure, what maturity you are to look for. All right, so I'll show you that right now. Yes, I've been growing this patch of lemongrass for quite a few years now. It has been grown into a nice little patch, maybe have about 30 rootstock here. But I'll be focusing on the harvesting of the lemongrass. And the reason for choosing this is to highlight what level of maturity you'll have to harvest it at. Because if you should use the younger part of it, of the leaf, it's not mature enough and you wouldn't get the amount of the essential oil from it because it's really immature. Now what you're looking for is the deeper green leaves. See? To come closer, you can see this part of it. Note the contrast between this younger portion. You can tell the difference. Light green as contrast with the deeper green. Now this is where the essential oil is highly concentrated, this mature part of it. Very important to do so. It is rich and have a high yield value in terms of oil, essential oil. So this is how, and this is also very important to the seed leaf, or what you call the tassel, which is not on the fever grass. Highly fragrant. Very interesting. All right. So bear that in mind. I'll take you to my lab where we'll be dealing with the distillation process. Yes, just as we have just been returned from the field where I cultivated these lemongrass, and I show you that I'll be taking it to either my kitchen or my little lab. I'm gonna show you the preparation right now. So we'll get, if you notice, I get the green leaves from the lemongrass. It has more essential oil because it's fully mature. So what I'll do, and it's very important to use, nice latex gloves or so forth, because You don't want to really, contaminate the, the material, and it's highly potent as well. So get yourself a clean pair of stainless steel scissors and do your cutting. So here we go. And it's very important that you cut it in a fair size chunk, not too big or so, because you want the essential oils to really go out easily in the process. It's really fun doing it. It's really a pleasure knowing that you have an objective and you're going to achieve that objective. Somehow the scissors is getting a little jam here. I can smell the aroma coming from it. Very, very potent. Take up some more. It's very important that put it in stainless steel. Everything has to be stainless. You don't want any corrosion or oxidation take place and compromise the integrity of the essential oils. Okay, now I'm coming to the finish. This is about it, to fill this column. You call it column. Okay. If you look, there's a perforation. This is when you put it on the, when you put it on the pot, and just picture the water boiling in here, and then let me just demonstrate it right away for you. So I'm here loading the column. So okay, that's it. Fully loaded. Let me put this. And that's the way you load it. The column and the water will be in this, coming to a boil, and picks up the essential oil. So that is how you load the lemongrass. I know you'll be excited about this procedure. I know that over the years it may baffle you as to how one gets essential oil from plants and plant material. Here's a quick demonstration of the procedure that you have just watched. For example, this is the stove that is generating the heat. Now the heat boils the water in the pot that you are watching, and it goes to where you have this, what you call a column. That's a perforated stainless steel, container. In it is the foliage mass, which is the leaf and the stem of plant material. In this case, it's the leaf blade of the essential oil. Now here's where I magnify it, just to show you, how the procedure is taking place. Now the heat that is being generated here breaks the wall of the leaf blade. And if you look closer here, you'll see the dots with the red dots. Those represent the essential oil that is found in the leaf blade. Now where there is the green is actually plant material, the structure of it, the cell walls and so forth and fibers of it. Now, after the steam picks up the essential oil and carried through, along with the moisture that is inside the foliar mass, which is the leaf and the stem, it drives it through this tube. And if you look closer again, you'll see the same representation. You'll see the water, which is the blue, and then the red ones is the essential oil. So they both travel together, and it is known as wet gas. It comes here and it goes down to the condenser. Now if you look closer, here's this tube that is convoluted. And why so? Because it takes turns so that you can have the maximum amount of exposure to the water, which is coming from the cold water source. And usually you put this at the, it's ice cold. Yeah, it doesn't have to be deadly cold, but cold enough to cause the condensation process. Because the hot gas and the oil is right here. So the condenser now is what separating those two. Because the essential oil, the essential oil cools at a different rate than the water portion, which is the hydrosol. So it comes here together and then it drops here. Oil is lighter than water, so the oil floats, which is essential oil, floats on top of the water, which is the hydrosol now, and it flows. There's a little spillway and it leads right down to this jar. Now here, if you notice on this side, even though you have the hydrosol sitting about right here where there's a little knob, but it's for protection to prevent the water, the hydrosol, from seeping in this jar. Now after the process is over, you can tip this over and get at all the hydrosol in this jar or container, and then you'll have the essential oil naturally sinks down to this level. If there's any little hydrosol remaining here, you can just easily turn the knob and take it off in a little container. And when the oil is sitting definitely right at this mark, then you close it and then you lead off the essential oil into a jar. Now the jar that is recommended to be used is this jar. And why so? Because it's UV protected. The essential oil is very, very volatile organic compound. That means it goes out in the atmosphere if it's overexposed. And again, oxidation is a process that breaks down the essential oil. And we don't want that. We want it to have that integrity about it, because it's very, very potent. Now you store it in this. And because it hasn't got the water content, because water is what causes rancidity in any oil. So when you take it off here appropriately, then you have 100% essential oil. And that's a treasure. It's highly valued. So whenever people go to, say, a place to buy, essential oil, what they're actually getting is a fraction of what you get here. This is 100%. It's so expensive that it's hard to one can't afford it in this truest sense as an essential oil. So you have to whoever's selling it has to extend it, so that to make their money. But as it is 100%, it's just you that to take a little straw and dip it in and put in whatever preparation you're making, because it's highly potent and it's very effective, you see. So this is what anyone can, and when I say anyone, after following the video and follow the procedure closely and getting your self familiar with the process, you can do it, just like I'm doing it now. I've never always been getting a mastery over this, but you can do it too. That's the whole objective of my video. It's something that anyone can do. Once you apply yourself to it, you will, gain some mastery over it in your own due time. So thanks for watching, and I will be having a video to show you the application of essential oil in other areas of the product, right? I will keep that secret as to what I'm going to do, but I definitely will educate you and see at least 4 other applications of this essential oil, and you'll love it, trust me. And you can actually forward it to friends and so that they can actually, you know, think about it actually and then want to generate something, you know. And yeah, this is my, gift to my viewing public. I wanted to take it. It's a free knowledge, and it's like getting all these secret things busted and through to the public. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and forward it to your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Definitely don't be left out of the next procedure. Follow up to this.